Hello everyone, welcome back to another online video class. Welcome back to our homeschool learning. How are you today? I hope that you are all doing good today despite the pandemic. Welcome back to our subject. Welcome students. Welcome to our subject, math. With me, of course, my name is Teacher Eva, and we are going to study together and learn another set of math concepts in English. Now, are you ready? If you are ready, then let's begin. And as usual, let's start our class and our lesson with a review. Let's review. Alright. On the last video that we had, we talked about solving subtraction word problems. And we also tackled about the relationship between addition and subtraction. So how do we subtract word problems, or how do we solve subtraction word problems? Well, I introduced to you steps. First, we need to clarify the problem. We have to identify what are the given data that we can use to solve the problem. Next, after clarifying the problem, we can then make a plan. A plan on what to do to solve the problem. Basically, you can see here the formulation of the number sentence. Third, after making the plan, we can already execute the plan, or in simple terms, solve the problem. When we finish executing the plan or solving the problem, we can find out the answer. And so, if there is an answer, we can now already check. So, fourth and final step is to check the answer. Now, let's use the previous example on the last video to explain it more. The problem is this. This month, 36,057 students visit the National Science Museum. 19,468 of them are male. How many female students visit the museum this month? Looking at the problem, to clarify them, we can have the question, what is the story? Or what is being talked about in the problem? That is, students visit the National Museum this month. Next, you can ask, how many students visited the museum? And it says there, 36,057 students. Out of the 36,057 students, how many male students visited the museum? It's 19,468 male students. How about the female students? How many are they? That's what we don't know. Therefore, the question left is to know what is or how many female students visited the museum this month. This question requires a solution, and that is to be made by doing step 2, which is again planning. Plan. When we plan, we can make a figure or an illustration showing the whole scenario of the problem. We can again make like this, 2 columns perhaps, and divide each column. Supposedly, the 2 columns gives us the total of 36,057, and that's the number of students who visited the National Science Museum. The first column will be for the male students, comprising of 19,468, and the other column is for the females, but this time we still don't know how many, so we represent it with a question mark. Looking at the plan, we can now make a number sentence. And as explained last time, our number sentence is 36,057 minus 19,468 equals question mark. Now that we have the number sentence, we can now proceed to the third step, which is executing the plan or solving the problem. 36,057 are the students who visited the museum. 19,468 are the number of male students. And when we subtracted it, we got the difference of 16,589. And this is the number of female students who visited the museum. Therefore, our answer for this problem is that 16,589 female students visited the museum this month. Okay. We are down to our last step, and that is to check our answer. We check the answer based on their relationship. So since we perform the subtraction, to check the answer, we will do the addition. And if you can see, 36,057 is the same with 36,057 over here, which means our answer is correct. Okay? Take note, remember these steps because on this video, we are going to still use it. Now, let's go and do some more lessons and activities. In 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's go now to mixed addition and subtraction. We are finished with studying addition alone and subtraction alone. Now, let's put them together. When we talk of mixed addition and subtraction, we can say that there is going to be a multi-step number sentences. It's not only addition and it's not only subtraction, but instead a combination of both. Now, what do you need to remember? Remember that if we solve for a multi-step number sentences, we should always begin working on those numbers in the brackets. So, you may ask what brackets are? this is how a bracket looks like. You will learn more later on. Okay. So, we have here mixed addition and subtraction. And let's take a look at an example. First, we have here 5,234 plus 2,313 minus 3,215. See, there are three numbers with 4 digits each, right? We don't just simply solve what we can see in the equation, but as what I have said, solve and work first the numbers in the bracket or inside the bracket. This is a bracket, this is a bracket, and the numbers inside are 5,234 plus 2,313. These numbers are what we are going to solve first. So, we have here 5,234 plus 2,313. Rule for adding: start to add from the rightmost place. That is, 4 plus 3 equals 7. 3 plus 1 equals 4. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 5 plus 2 equals 7. So, 5,234 plus 2,313 is equal to 7,547. We're finished with solving the numbers inside the bracket. Now, we can already subtract it with the number outside the bracket, and that's 3,215. So 7,547 minus 3,215. Subtract from the rightmost place. 7 minus 5 equals 2. 4 minus 1 equals 3. 5 minus 2 equals 3. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Therefore, our answer is 4,332. We can get a more accurate answer if we follow again the rule, which is to solve or work for the numbers inside the bracket. Okay, let's have some more example. This time, let's have 5-digit numbers. Alright, 65,881 minus 32,403 plus 23,125. The numbers in the bracket are 32,403 plus 23,125. What will we do? We solve first, right? Now we can work 32,403 plus 23,125. 3 plus 5 equals 8. 0 plus 2 equals 2. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 2 plus 3 equals 5. 3 plus 2 equals 5. This is our sum. Now, we will solve the number outside the bracket, and it's 65,881 minus 55,528, which is our sum. Subtract from the rightmost place. 1 minus 8 cannot be. That's why we borrowed 1 from 8. 8 became 7 and 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 8 equals 3. 7 minus 2 equals 5. 8 minus 5 equals 3. 5 minus 5 equals 0. And 6 minus 5 equals 1. Therefore, our answer for this example is 10,353. Again, more accurate answer comes from solving first the numbers inside the bracket. Okay, let's have the last example. This time we do all subtraction processes. The same, subtract or work first the numbers inside the bracket. We have 41,809 minus, open parenthesis, 63,247 minus 50,891. Solve first. Inside the parentheses or the brackets, we get 63,247 minus 50,891. 7 minus 1 equals 6. 4 minus 9 cannot be, so we borrow from 2. 2 becomes 1 and 4 becomes 14. Right? 14 minus 9 equals 5. 1 minus 8, we cannot do it because it's small, so we borrow 1 from 3. 3 becomes 2 and 1 becomes 11. 11 minus 8 equals 3. 2 minus 0 equals 2. And 6 minus 5 equals 1. Giving us the difference of 12,356. We're done with the numbers inside the brackets or the parentheses. Now let's solve the remaining number. That is 41,809 minus 12,356, giving us the answer of 29,453. Thus, our answer for this equation is 29,453. Okay, that's it for mixed addition and subtraction. Again, always solve the numbers first that are inside the brackets or the parentheses. Alright, now let's go into solving mixed addition and subtraction word problems. Let's still remember the different processes, clarify the problem, plan, execute the plan, and check the answer. Now let's have one example for this one. And the problem would be this. Rose has 20,000 baht. She buys a gold necklace for 19,150 baht and a pair of trainers for 599 baht. How much money does she have left? First step, clarify the problem. What is our first question? It's, what is the story? What is it all about? Rose buys a gold necklace and a pair of trainers. Second, you may ask, How much money does Rose have? Rose has 20,000 baht. Next, how much does the necklace cost? The necklace costs 19,150 baht. How much does the retainers or the trainers cost? It costs 599 baht. And what are we going to find out? Find out how much money does Rose have left. That is for clarifying the problem. Next, step 2. Step 2 is to plan. How do we solve the question, or how do we solve the problem? That is by making a plan. And to know how much money Rose has left after buying the necklace, let's use subtraction. And let's take a look and focus first on buying the necklace. So our number sentence for this one is 20,000 baht minus 19,150, because it's the price of the necklace. It's the cost of the necklace. But Rose also bought a pair of trainers, and that trainers or pair of trainers cost a baht also. So to know how much money was left after buying the pair of trainers and the necklace, we can now use this number sentence. That is, open bracket, 20,000 minus 19,150, close bracket, minus 599 equals question mark. This number sentence is what we're going to use for step number 3, and that is to execute the plan. Number sentence is 20,000 minus 19,150 minus 599. Alright, let's solve for it. Rose has 20,000 baht. This is her money. She buys a gold necklace for 19,150 baht. Because 20,000, 19,150 is inside the bracket, we are going to solve it first and subtract it first. 20,000 baht minus 19,150 baht is 850 baht, which means after buying the necklace, Rose has 850 baht left. One check. As I have said, Rose also bought a pair of trainers, so we subtract it from 850. And she buys a pair of trainers for 599 baht. What will we do? Again, we will subtract. After subtracting, we get 251 baht. And now, after buying the necklace and the pair of trainers, she has 251 baht left. So this money is the money left after buying the two goods. Okay? Now let's go to the final and the last step. and that is to solve and check the answer. To check the answer, remember that the answer must be less than 20,850. Is it less than? Yes, it is. 251 is less than 850. Therefore, our answer is correct because it is reasonable. Another way is to check using or through knowing the relationship of the two operations, right? And since we used subtraction as the main operation, to check the answer, we can use addition. And it will look like this. She buys a gold necklace for 19,150 baht. She also bought a pair of trainers for 599 baht. What will we do? We will add them together. 19,150 plus 599 equals 19,749 baht. So, in total, she bought 19,749 worth of jewelries. Now, as shown in the previous solution, we had 251 baht as the money left. We will add them again together and we will get 20,000 baht. Isn't it the total money of Rose before she bought the things? Yes, it is. Therefore, our answer is correct. Okay? Right, if you have questions, please feel free to ask me. I will be willing to help you. Okay? That's the end of our lesson for today. I hope you have learned something from today's lesson. Thank you all for listening and for watching our homeschool-based learning video. Okay? Again, my name is Teacher Riva, and see you next time. Goodbye, everyone, and keep safe always. Goodbye.